It is. Look at all of this utility. Raining out second mid, but the real attack is actually on mid. It looks like Zipnix is moonwalking from the spectator cam, but he gets decapitated. Borup now lining down flak with Bird from Sky. It's explosive. What? It's high octane. There are trades back and forth. We're in a 4 versus 3 already.
That is unreal. How fast is this pistol? Astralis wanted to take the fights to him, punish massively. Glaive now going to have to do it all solo, riding with the USP, but wants to create distance between himself and the T side. It's a good first frag, but he sticks around for a little too long as Mr. and Device now left in the clutch. 2 versus 3. Mr. denies the bomb plant, and now that gives space for Device. Regali, does he expect it? If he does, he's got to hit the headshot. But now Device is known. He's got to let go of the shift key and start taking fights, both players low. And he knows he's just got to hit body shots, but Borup with 1 to the head. And that's the pistol for Copenhagen Flames.
Flames back. 1 minute left on the clock. They do not need to commit into this B bomb site. And instead, Borup could catch out Mr., but it's the other way around. Critical, crisp shot with the Deagle. Device follows up with the Scout. And suddenly, this round's completely turned on its head.
This is looking tasty here for Astralis. A 4v2 to work against. And it's now just down to Regali. What can he get done? Well, he finds the first. It's an important frag. Problem is, Blamer from CT. Does he expect the big man to be there? Well, doesn't even have to make that choice. A smoke will give up the game.
Should just be a matter of time, shouldn't it? 10 seconds left. Bomb plant. Is it even going to be a consolation? Yes, just about. That's extra money in the pocket for Copenhagen Flames going forward. Preventing the Flames from walking forward. They can't get burned by the fire. But Device on the back lines has dropped the bomb. With 35 seconds left, Flames, they are funneled into this position. Device is finding even more. And Zipnix with the reply on the bomb site. Astralis are going to lock this one in.
Oh, great shot from Borup, though. You say they should have this one locked in. They catch Mr. in rotation, in isolation.
Oh.
It does get scary, and it isn't over. And maybe the round has only just begun. It's on Mr. He's going to hear the encroachment. CFB spots him out. Massive damage. Low HP, but Mr. misses the shots. And there's enough time to plant the bomb. Dead silent. Who dares to break the footsteps first? A bit of contact being made by Zipnix, and he does spot out CFB. There's your first. Zipnix with 2, and that's Astralis with a second. Enough will. They want to send it into another force buy, and it was an attempt from Bird from Sky with a Mac 10. It's Walls' Tech 9 that brings an entry to the round. Yet again, nades, bombshells, lead just tossed in the direction of the blender of Banana. Zip's going to get flashed in, and it's an easy tee up. Zipnix, that's a sick transfer. Wanting more. Zipnix denied, but still, that's such an integral double kill. Now they just have to play with the seconds on the clock. That was sick from Zip.
Regali swaps over to the Mac 10 as well. Low HP, leading the line, but Borup gets caught off guard. Glaive steps in for a multi-kill.
A little bit by the HE. Molly in towards Logs. Blame. That was the opportunity he needed to isolate that angle. It doesn't matter. Swings out. He's the first to smoke. He won't know it himself, but that was the right dodge. Sid now trying to chime in. He wants a double. He'll get a hat trick. It's a full house between the B hole, Brandon. It's 4 to holding long, but as you said, this is all a ploy. They want to go towards B.
This is quick. Blame needs to hold down the fort. Oh, and he does perfectly. Lines them up and knocks them down. And guess what, Zip? He's the insurance policy, but that is until Regali strikes, but there's no time left. The bomb's been dropped by Blame's initial contact. Astralis with another round on the board.
Low intensity towards Banana. Smoke this time, now Molly's. Now they want to amp up the pace. Flamehead, there's your first. Gets traded out. Important frag from Bird from Sky. Swings. Oh, it's all okay. That's more like it from the Bird. Big man soars to Banana, finds himself a double. 3v4, missed up, walks into the guillotine of TMB. Very quiet so far, but an integral third kill. Less into the next, which means you only have to drop 2, right? And if you lose 3 players and you only keep 2 guns.
Pressure. They're all grouped here. They're dedicated. You take a look at Mr.'s push. They're just going to go in quick. This could be the right call. Device going to be under a lot of stress, but he thrives in this environment. Gap on the CT smoke allows Zip to have a little bit of a peek through. Device just staying alive is absolutely instrumental. The Copenhagen Flames will buckle under the pressure.
Volley towards Pit, and that's going to force Mr. out, but no one's there to punish. Zip, hold on, Zip. Yet again, another multi-frag, another double. This time, bigger implications, bigger round, bigger swing, and that is an unreal connection for Astralis. 7-3, and only a single frag to show for it, the Flames.
That is a really nice hold. Zip just steps in as the smoke is just about to bloom. Even finds the third on the
Flames don't seem interested, though, to head towards A. Instead, I want to take CT, TMB. There's an expected lineup. Massive damage for Blame. First out, USP drawn as he finds a second as well. Gets the new mag in. Creates space between himself and the Flames. Zips push down B. This is brilliant. Blame F wants to run it solo, but unfortunately now...
Mister. Mister's got him. Dead to rights. That now alleviates pressure, allows it from Sky out, back towards the pillar and dark. They need to get going. Device with an uncharacteristic miss. Maybe that's just enough, but Glaive stepping in from CT. There's too many angles. The crossfire has all been established. And now Borup smoked off the angle, receiving audio cues. Zipnix knows all too well.
Towards brackets with immediate effect. Copenhagen Flames given that control. Glaive sees his ideas to try and get back in on long. It's Mister that burns in the Flames to the hands of Purple Skies. Galil, Device blind. It's all on him now. He finds another. Device nearly with the lineup, but no. Zip 1-on-3. Clutch Minister has to will it all the way back to the good old times. First attempt, first hurdle. Regali, and he clears it. Second up. You guess it's Bird from Sky from the position that he's in, and the fact that he wants to just kite straight out, trying to get on top of the big box. Bird from Sky basically nose to nose in the smoke right now, and Bird from Sky will close it out. 4 on the board for the Flames.
He's tucked in the smoke. This kills everything. If he survives for just a little bit, nullifies Borup, then the rotations could have been on, but instead, with 20 seconds left...
Device goes for the wallbang, not going to happen. Zip missed up. And there you go. Blame, he does find a single frag, but it's a consolation to the round. It should be 10-5 here. Regali dismisses of any long pressure. Device next to follow. 10-5 here, Brandon. Mate, I can't believe it. Second pistol here, Brandon. And again, T-side utility, plentiful.
Look at the push. Cutting you off, but look at it, in towards middle. It's a similar shade of what we saw in that first round. And Astralis, they're coming out on top. 2 versus 4. TMB, Bird from Sky isolated. TMB now needs to backtrack just a little bit. There are jumping players. He's trying to play whack-a-mole. The Device completely puts him 6 feet under. And now Bird from Sky needs to do it all, but he's being peppered down by the Glock 18. Coming over. TMB is here from Library. It looks like he might just get removed, but Borup doing everything in apartments. Has he done enough? Well, he actually completely commits suicide. He doesn't want Astralis to get an extra kill. But now these players on the bomb site, TMB steps up to the plate, and suddenly Copenhagen Flames can reclaim this round back.
Looking good, isn't it, for them? Astralis down to 2. Great flashbang from Zip, and he's actually able to sweep right into mini pit. Lobs the nade toward backside. Has a rough idea that Rawls could be there.
Needs Blame.
Needs it. Step made. Deagle, Rawls starting to punch holes. Regali to finish the job. Where is Blame? Well, he's on long. It's a messy first spray, and he will only go for 1. Bird from Sky will trade. Great tag up, but TMB falls to the hands of Device. That's the Rogue AK. But there's the Rogue M4. Borup from the heavens, able to slice out 2. Trying to make it a 3rd as well. Low ammunition. Doesn't matter for Borup. 1 in the mag. He goes for the dream play. Now he's going to draw the sidearm. He might even be good for more as Glaive tries to close the gap. He will indeed find it. But at the hands of the MP9, Regali will find another. Blame now. 1v3. Deagle in his hands. Finds the first, but not going to adjust to the second in time. A narrow angle, but even then, this is just to try and sell a bit of an A play while look to reintroduce themselves towards Banana until the AWP overpresses. Regali caught out. TMB will trade, but again, they forfeit the entirety of long, and now they can wrap towards B if they so wish until Rawls brings the bomb back down to ground.
That's huge. That's so difficult because now Mister needs to try and wrap on the site. Try to do something with his position. But the issue is you've got Borup who's in towards the pit the entire time. Zip deals with the B threat though, and he can in fact make it round the corner. this round is still potentially doable because look at now. TMB's going to run through and Zip catches him off guard. What a clutch this would be.
Tapping away, clearing out the second box position. This time, he's on it, and he sticks. Does Zip swing? Does he want to take the fight? He has to Zip, and of course he hits the shot. It's Zip, a worldly of a clutch.
Control back for Astralis at top B.
Walks into the AWP though, Blame F. Confident off of Zipnik's hype. Quickly grounded back down to one Regali. Sick adjustment, legs up device as well. Fires through the wall, got to be careful. The 5-bullet adjustment, one that could sting him. He's got plenty of friends to help out. borup knows exactly the angle he needs to be holding if Zip was to crouch in there.
Maybe you do.
After time as well. This hunt is brave, it's bold, but it's overlooked completely by the Flames, mister. Or is it? Or is it? Oh my words.
A gamble. Bird from Sky just collecting utility from spawn. Regali opens up again. TMB steps in. That's that advanced positioning.
Move and edge their way back in towards B. Marley goes in towards new box, and well, you'd think that flushes out the player. Raw stands on top, but doesn't shoot. I'm not sure if he was blind or couldn't see or what the scenario was. Bird from Sky turns away, worst possible time. Zip's gonna try and find another. As Blame F will open things back up, and that is Copenhagen Flames from 5v3 to 2v3.
Utility does for Astralis.
Great shot from Regali. Cleaning up. York for York bow. And it goes in favor of the CT side. Fires in Regali a second. Brandon, that's what we were missing. We were talking about how vacant Regali was in the first half of this map. Wasn't really doing much with the big green. Not that it's a map that you can do much with anyways, but kind of saying he's the missing piece. Now he's 17 and 13, really stepping it up. Raws will find Zip on the push. 2v5. This one feels a little bit more out of reach for Astralis. 20 seconds left, bombs in spawn. Does find one, but Blame, I think better kept if you just neatly tuck in with these rifles and bring them into the next. Although Mr. is actually looking for a way in. He spotted out, so now they know it's a committal towards A. Just gotta hope the bait switch from mini pit is good, and it is amazing from TMB and borup. 1 kill a pop, 13 to 11. Let's see it though, Brandon. TMB opens things up. TMB, a double kill towards second mid. They stacked early, 4 towards A. In. Oh, second one. Oh, mate. What a round. Oh, borup. Sick double kill. All just put into place, and Astralis want to head back towards B. Smoke towards CT. Smoke towards Coffin. Smoke from Sky. He's going to be forced forward. TMB, massive damage done. 1 3/4. And now it's Bird from Sky's turn. Has to get a new magazine in, but Blame F might just give him enough time. 1v2 now. Bomb picked up. AK scooped as well, but B continues to expire. A smoke on top of it. Blame F will need to start firing away, and now he's compromised his position. One will get on it, one will spam. No XP as Blame F finds the first. Oh, Blame F! Of course he does it. Of course the big man finds the ace, and of course he
on to B if he wants.
Blame, does he clear the close point? They don't. TMB only finds one though. Thought it was going to be sick. But no, mister, he will at least put the M4 on short to sleep. 3 versus 3.
Everyone gathers. Zip's got this flash, thrown it forward, fully blind to some of these CTs, but borup holds strong for 2. In fact, it could be all 3. Zip on the clutch, 10 seconds left. Regali misses the mark, allows Zip to get a little bit closer, but borup does it all. Copenhagen Flames on map point.
Right for my liking, Brandon.
Yeah, that's one adjective I wouldn't use. Yeah. You're a bit nicer than I am. Bird from Sky follows up. IGL's clash heads.
Good, difficult. Very, very difficult. Nice first shot. No, Regali. Line and 2 up. Now it's Device. 1v5. Finds the first. Do you really count him into this round? Do you really give Device the floor? Because Copenhagen Flames, while team side seemed incompetent, your CT side was dominant as they take map 1, 16-14.
They need all 30.
That's a bit unfortunate. We didn't get to see the pistol round. 2v2 though, Brandon. Rolls and Bora both kills. Mr. has some success. Glaive, even more so. Double kill. Interesting. Yeah, not
Glaive's
quite.
got him dead to rights. Mate, this is done. Why have I said that? It still might not be done, but Glaive coming up. Oh, he's missing. Not ideal. TMB, lucky to be alive. Blame, that's the job. Oh my god. Sigh of relief. For Astralis.
Here we go. Smoke in. Oh, Borup with one. Borup. Oh my god, he nearly got away with a second. That would have been murder. Instead, Regali tags up Device and Astralis. It's another one of those where you win the pistol and you lose the second. What has just happened?
Out towards lower. TMB locking him in. And it's a good find. Copenhagen Flames with the immediate...
No, wait. Device having a look towards CT. Still a 4v4, and hopefully I'll be going for this one. No one's check mid. No one's check mid. Oh, Zip. Oh, Zip. So much damage. That's the save.
Yeah, bye-bye. Astralis actually play that really up as well, but you still got this crossfire in and amongst the B bomb site. TMB looking to take point, fires off a shot. That tries to bait in Borup even further. Glaive with the damage. TMB stuck between a rock and a hard place, and now it's a 2 versus 3.
Such a way. Bird from Sky has already made all the noise in the world here. He needs to just wait for his teammate. He waits for the flash and it will work. And it blinds both players. Regali, what a sick flashbang. Throws a second one just to show the implications it had on the round to the man in towards Car as well. And that's just to isolate another angle. Bomb does get planted though. So already a result here on the force by. Great flash from Glaive. Returns the favor from the previous 2v4.
Look at Device. Might even swing with this incendiary. Goes through and collects onto Regali. That's a really nice play from Astralis. They're working with minimal.
Leaving it quite late in this round, Brandon, and that is going to be a concern for me personally. Not when Mister's hitting shots like that, though. TMB removed. Borup always letting them all slip by. He wants to sideswipe them. He goes in with the MP9, and they don't expect a second. Regali drops the bomb. 40 seconds left. It's in the towards the CT. Saw it as Bird from Sky leaves through the smoke. 2v1, all on rolls.
He's playing this one well as well.
He is.
Doesn't need to push the issue. Device is expecting it. Rolls, oversteps, needs to swing back in. Device with the Tech 9 gets caught off. And where's Glaive got to? Flashbang over the top. Fire at the feet, but Rolls runs through.
What does
Trying to cause so much confusion. 10 seconds. Glaive permits. That allows Rolls to creep in ever so close. And he does secure that round. What an absolute mess. Will it be too late? Astralis, they're just going to completely run through it. Zip trying to lock off these rotations in mid, but all attention looks at Blame. Bird from Sky will strike. Now Rolls looks to step in, but Glaive and Mister try and combine, try and overwhelm the bomb site. Bird from Sky is still alive. Device with a no-scope. How on earth? They've still managed to reclaim things, but Borup thrown into a 1 versus 3. HP is low on 2 of these players. It is still doable, but Device makes sure it's never in doubt.
Gotta say, don't know what the game plan was there. CT fight should never have been lost by the M4 there. The fact that Bird from Sky swings out, doesn't win his fight either. Does leave Borup in a difficult spot, wondering why maybe...
Matter though, but Zip, lucky to be alive. Glaive is so far aggressed up the ramp, but here comes Blame, immediately traded out. Now Astralis look to set their sights on this A-bomb site.
Not too much sure, so much damage, but no kills confirmed. Zip, so close, missed up. Maybe able to find it. A second frag back through the smokes. He's having a great round here, missed up. Or Regali up against it now. It is indeed just the one, and while the scout does catch off Glaive, it's an easy pickup here for Astralis. 6. He tossed in, rolls. Oh, he's beating the smoke. Bird from Astralis is in it. Doesn't clear up, closes it, and he'll get punished for it. Knows that there's 2 there though, Brandon, and that will just accelerate this mid play towards B. Bomb is in tunnels, and it's mollied off, so the mid presence has to be massive.
But Regali's got something to say about it. All these players are so low, so Device now needs to kind of try and capitalize upon it, but with Mister falling by TMB, suddenly this gets really dangerous. Regali, TMB, but he does not expect Bird from Sky in the back lines. Double or Copenhagen Flames have only got 2 left. just to keep Astralis back at bay, but Borup does one better. Glaze removed, and so too is Mr. They were trying to lurk out through tunnels, and that's the bomb dropped.
Down to 3 here, Astralis. So back and forth these buy rounds have been. Might be down to 2. Regali sleeping at the wheel. Had that fight have gone the other way around, you're probably saying that that's what she wrote for this first half, because Blame F also had the spark lit from underneath him. Back in, Deagle. Oh, okay, Device. How was this round turned on his head? Bomb picked up, it was soaring towards B. Rawls's left in middle all alone. 5v3, down to a 1v3, and Device will have them all. 4 in the round.
Lot of pressure, and he has caught flak of a number of these players. Rotations coming forward. Mr. actually deals a significant blow, and now Glaive and Blame F all try and chime in with more.
Away, Glaive up close, didn't expect people to be there. Regali will trade out, needs that second frag, 2v3. They've got to find a window to exploit it. It might just be the one towards B, and the rotations will happen.
Look at Zip, ready to receive. Clean headshot on towards Rolls, and now Regali.
All to do, making steps. Shot out by Device. 6 to 10 here.
Rest of the gang are on Deagles. Looks to be a punchy play out towards B. Might have to be after the molly, but Mr. with the smoke lines up a few. Significant damage, which allows Glaive to collect the rewards, even swap into the USP for good measure. No bomb plant, and TMB is a consolation kill. Damage is now the aim of the game for Copenhagen Flames. He gets decimated through the door.
Hit Brandon. One last dance, I think. Flames forced by here. I mean, you eco in the next, then you're playing 6-15 down. Like, personally, I'd have just said eco, and then buying the next zip, lining up a double Device. Not scared of taking that angle.
Even blame Molly and Device. Oh, good find. Nice little tap, but at the end of the day, you've got 2 players flanking you as well.
Glaive. Oh, don't you dare. Is he actually gonna... Oh, he spotted him out. He spotted him out. He's like, guys, just wait. I'll get it covered. Thought he was gonna go for a knife, but no. Actually. Completely away. Picks up a nade. Glaive. Oh, hold on. Oh, Borup caught with a nade out. Speaking of, second man to face Bird from Sky, trying to collect something from range. It's a Galil against an AK nade locked in. Glaive has got a second. Device wants a second slice of the pie towards long. It's a great shot from Blame, and it all falls into place. What a serious map this has been from Astralis. From beginning to end, have been dominant on the sticks. Devices orb, M4s for everyone. Glaive, Blame F, Zip. Mr. with a quiet one, but he makes up for it in spades because Astralis have
the door. Bird from Sky spots out a player. It's Device over at Garage. Take a look at this. Rolls. Early find onto Blame. Wants to keep pushing forward. Those are impeccable entries.
Come on, Glaive dinks. Glaive removed. TMB, what a 6 shot that is. Zip, Device. 2v5. Kicking in, but from Sky can't have him covered. Zip finds the shot. Now, 2 versus 4. Problem is that bomb already halfway ticked. No kits to the hands right now. This GT side, and it's not looking any better now. Device alone against 4 ain't gonna be happening. Nice first shot, but it does get traded out. Regali has it all covered.
Ramp. Look at them go.
TMB, great shot. Device, what was that? Fade away with the scout. Takes down TMB. All of a sudden, 4v4. Blame F finds another. This one's getting a bit scary. They do try and keep the numbers, and that they will intact. And there we have it. Glaive, 1v3. Done and dusted. Regali has it all covered.
It's not looking directly above him. Bird from Sky clears and doesn't see him at all. Zip's going to get the jump on him.
Oh, mate. He's going to be so confused as to how that's just happened as well. As he said, he tried to go out the angle. He thought he's had it all clear. The one position he doesn't check is exactly where Zip lies. It's Borup and Regali, 2 versus 5. And Regali, now down on his own, Does actually get the drop towards Vent and might just be able to eke out a bomb plant towards B. He will be shot at. Oh no. He needs to die. Needs to die. And he does so just
outside, feeling incentivized with 1 round back on the board. Glaive looking to support in lobby, but there's that AWP striking for Astralis outside.
It's looking good now, right? When they found one, momentum seems to be a killer for Copenhagen Flames. Decent cash, rolls, decent cash. Everyone else basically 0 in the accounts. They need something to keep them going.
Borat might try and exploit it because there's no audio. If he hops out, needs to clear on close. And in fact, gets caught off guard by Mister. That's perfect. No bomb plant. Copenhagen Flames, as you mentioned, Regali's only on 1900. Bird from Sky 2000. They can't invest back in, and if they do, it's going to be haphazard at best.
Certainly not ideal, is it? They've kind of fluffed their chance. Could have found the frags instead. Nade lineup won't do much. Surface here, a little bit of a read, bottom of the smoke. Bad smokes from the Flames, and that costs Sky his life.
Oh, good shot. Snap back in, does Regali. Rotation's not yet scrambled. Mister still holding A, gets rid of TMB, and Zip, guess what? He's been here this entire time, and he just lines them up. Really nice hold from Astralis. Capitalize on the fact that the outside smokes are not perfect, and Zip just plays the patience game. All that pressure alleviated temporarily by Regali, and then snapped back down to size.
From the heavens of device. Can't miss the shot. If he does, he's going to get trampled on by these Tech 9s. Brilliant. Creates distance with a molly as well. Mate, he's always on the dualies,
I know,
by the way.
I was going to say that, yeah.
Always on those dualies.
Oh, Mister. This time he's actually in heaven. Oh! He gets eviscerated. Churned up, but that's where Glaive do just step in. And he secures it. Makes sure that that round doesn't spiral out. Look at this reposition as well. He's already in secret. But top main. Oh! In fact, it's below it. Rolls next to full. TMB catches the timing on Mister, but Glaive's in main. Deals with the first. TMB actually stepped out just for a moment. Flashed himself back through. Blames that now rotated up heaven. Back and forth these trades. Throws Borup into a 1 versus 3, but can't get past the AWP.
Time on mouse sports, right? And the reason why mouse sports didn't win anything, which is actually really interesting to think about. I respect that. There you go. Gap exploited. Device open frag.
Oh, gets a little bit eager, but Regali's holding for this. Oh. What a find!
Mate, the fact that Regali even thinks about holding that is criminal. Ooh. Nice shot from Zip. It will catch off Bird from Sky, but the bomb.
Much utility to work with. Regali can be posted on this line unless they flash. Regali goes aggressive, sees the flashbang, catches out the man. That's huge. Now we can just post on the position. Blame F. Will fall as well. Really nice AWP from Regali. Steals a way around. That is really right now. And in fact, they're going to send it all the way through ramp. Zip. This is an unexpected angle. Device takes the first contact. Then Zip's position goes unchecked. That's the bomb dropped. And that's a really well played round again by Astralis.
Yeah, TMB 1v4. You're not expecting much out of him here, especially when the clock runs so low. Going to be caught out at least it's before time expires. So he's going to walk away with
the bomb. Very difficult retake to come in. Mac 10s can maybe take point aggressively. Regali catches off one of the vent players. It is only the shotgun. The Glaive goes one better. Gets rid of Borup.
From Sky sits in the smoke. Regali coming late from Ram. Missed shot though. Now they know there's a maximum of 2 on site. I wouldn't be surprised to see Astralis try and accelerate here. Rawls is going to give him further information. There's a couple towards the locker room, but both players fall, and Astralis have 9, but it is at the cost of a lot. Copenhagen Flames up to 6, a massive difference now. Pistol, a lot more influential.
Yeah, he's low as well from that grenade. Riles Regali trying to recoup, trying to repair the damages, make the retake somewhat doable. Everyone is in double doors. They can just keep swinging open, back and forth. Glocks at close range, trying to do the damage, but TMB strikes. Device stepping down in from the connector stairs, but they go straight into the meat grinder of Glaive's Glock. Rolls versus 2. And Device is repositioned up on the rafters. Rolls does actually spot out Device, but can't quite line up the headshot. And now his opportunity has been squandered. Astralis win the pistol.
Flashes, TMB lets the first out, tries to spring onto the second, but can't find it. Device finds the opener, rolls the trade. Device with a second zip, finds the follow-up. Regali, 1v4.
But Mister's locking this one in. No way, surely. Great find. Knows this player above him can hear him. Blame. Make sure that it's only one casualty.
Timing, he's just got there. If he makes a move now, like, he is in such good shape. Just, yeah, now Rolls is gone. Look at this. They're not going to know how quick he can be towards outside. Borup's going to find one. He's going to reload in what he thinks is safety, but backstabbed by Glaive. TMB now left in the heavens. Regali left on site. One player will fall, the other. It's got to be the solution. Regali against 3. Does leg up Glaive. But the bomb already on lower. No chance in this round because Glaive wants it done now. 13-6. 3 more for Astralis. Though for the CT side of the Flames. Great shot from TMB, makes it a double.
Down some util, forces Regali off the angle. I know that Rolls was here. Borup falls. Nearly. Regali does too, but he actually misses his shot. And Zip from the heavens gets another. How are they doing this? This is really well worked by Astralis.
I mean, it's doable from this scenario, but as you said, that C4 needs to go down, and it will. The nade should finish the job, and it's Blame F against 2. How poetic this would be to make it 23 to his name. There's your 22nd Blame. 46 points of health on TMB. Should have heard the steps jiggling in, wondering where on earth is the Dane going to come from. But Blame F backs up, has a spidey sense that he's going to come from above him, but doesn't know when. And TMB strikes at the right place at the right time. And that's going to be
TMB completely caught. And now it's going to be quick. Out towards the hut. Borup finds a kill. And he stayed alive on the bomb site. This is huge from Borup in back-to-back rounds. Locks out A. And Astralis are sent packing.
Oh, but from Sky. Great shot from Regali. 4-round deficit, mate.
He's been so dependable, but as they drop their way down vents, it's Regali to hold strong, gets rid of Glaive. For the bomb site, it still belongs to Astralis. That HE could be everything. It brings Zip so damn low, as to Device. And Device is just hiding. Needs to find a shot. Does onto Bird from Sky, but Regali's still alive and kicking Borup from the vents. And it all leaves it onto Device in a 1 versus 1.
So doable. Borup, double doors closed. Might have to think elsewhere. Might have to think towards control. As either of the glass panels broken, 1. And 1 is enough for him to creep through. It's a game of timing. It's a game of timing. The Device will win. 14 to peak. Fortunately, he's able to get that molly out in time. The smoke on top of it as well. Oh my god, Raw. That is so suicidal, but so smart. Catching the rifler completely off guard. Astralis down to 3, and they want to head out towards A. They're ready to try and take the fight to Borup. Taking lives as he makes it a double. Great flashbang from TMB. Great set piece. Device thinking of saving. Rawls will slam the door shut. 14 to 11.
Victim to it.
Oh, Bird from Sky. Knows his angles, knows the spam. Regali on the orb. 2 for 1. More than he bargained for. The org of TMB emerges through the smoke. Blame F against 5. Copenhagen Flames. That's a short
thing. Doesn't feel great at these close range angles either. Regali fully blind gets rid of Zip. TMB with the follow-up with the nade. Not like this, Astralis. Has spotted out a player towards main as well. Bird from Sky's here, but Rolls delivers the killing blow.
Trying to have a good look in, trying to have a read. Regali clearing lower. Glaive has the jump, and he will find the first. He'll be beckoning the bomb out. Only issue is anyone holding that cross? No, Mister. He's able to slip through, and so at least this does go down to a plant for Bird from Sky. Watch him. He's coming from the heavens. Glaive not looking, Glaive. One more kill to secure 15. A bomb plant financially is going to be all right, but not for Astralis' hopes of getting it done in regulation, because it's Mr. against 3. So much to look at. Bird from Sky Sticks, the AWP of Regali to find it. 15-14. Map, series, championship points of the Flames.
Mr. had no armor either. That's so unfortunate for him. My goodness me. Bird from Sky, the quick reaction up heaven. And then...
Great nade as well, Glaive. And Flame F both eaten so much to the HEs, to the mollies, to the hands of Foreign finding 2. Mr. with a third, but Foreign points the train solo. Zip will trade 2 versus 3. All of these players staggered outside main as Bird from Sky making noise. Smoke's going to be deployed, isolating these angles as TMB tries to make first contact. Device will fall. It's all on Zip. 1v3. Where is he? Not close fed. He's actually under sight right now. No one's got him out. No one's cleared him. But TMB will. And it's Copenhagen Flames, your winners of the CCT Central Europe Series 4. And there is no...